me go to Keith in Missouri. Hello, Keith. You're on the Glenn Beck program.
Hey, Glenn. I just heard your program, and I just wanted to say that you were exactly right about the freight, how it's dropped since January 1st. We expedite. We don't drive a big truck. We drive a cargo van, and we do haul a lot of auto parts along with a lot of other stuff. But we're just seeing drastic. I mean, our income's cut in half in the last 2 months. It's gotten that bad with transporting.
So what does that tell you? What does that mean, Keith?
I don't know. I just, it's aggravating to see our government, our politicians just sit there and flat out lie to us to our faces. Everything that they're doing, it's just, it's, and I hear your program and other programs talking about, Walmart, their profits are dropping, people just aren't buying. It's scary to see everything that's going on right now. We see it everywhere. Yeah, in the summer, me and my wife, we do a lawn care service, and I mean we're even seeing it in that business. We do this in the winter, and we do the lawn care service in the summer, and it's tough. It's really tough.
Thank you very much, Keith. I appreciate it. You know, the one thing we have that our grandparents didn't have, and that is this kind of communication. During the Great Depression, you were pretty much getting either a very local view on the radio, or you were getting the national view, and the national view was as filled with lies as it is now. I mean, that hasn't changed. Progressives took over the newspapers and everything back in Woodrow Wilson. And so the newspapers were just as full of lies then as they are now. So when everything hit, you had to take the word of the government and the press, and they didn't have the buildup. We have the buildup. Now, so the deal is we see all these warning signs. Our friends who are dead asleep, who are not paying attention, don't do their own homework. They're just listening to the lies, and they just will say, oh, well, it's all the same. They're not hearing about a 50% drop in freight shipments. That's significant. That tells you nobody is replenishing the shelves. That means that buying is slowing down, which will mean that the economy is slowing down, which will mean that the people in Washington will use it for more political game playing, and they'll have to print more money, which then devalues what you have in the bank. And it's a vicious cycle. And on some people, not you, hopefully you have taken the steps to do what you need to do to be prepared. But for a lot of people, it's just going to slam into them. They just have no idea. And for a lot of people also who do pay attention, but they're saying it's not going to be that bad. Can't be that bad. Or they'll say, yeah, I've got to do it. I'll tell you, I was at the gun range on Friday, and there I was asking to buy a few boxes of shells because I don't have any of those shells. Now I bought a bullet maker so I can make my own bullets. I don't even know what you call them, but so I can make my own bullets so I can go to the range. All I need is a brass. I didn't buy brass. I didn't buy enough of it. I don't have gunpowder. I mean, here I was the guy saying, listen, you have to go and get these things. Well, I got some of them, but I thought I'm going to get to the rest. I never did. And now here I am. You have to actually follow through on these things. And I say that not as condemning you. I say that condemning me. We all get busy, but look at what I was saying right before the election. These things will come to pass. And now they have. And you can't go to Cheaper Than Dirt. Try to buy some 9mm bullets. Try to buy them. Buy a box of shells. Can't do it. Go into a Cabela's. Try to buy it. Can't do it. You can buy them on the black market. You'll pay 3 times as much. Who's buying them all? Federal government. That's who.